Welcome to the Hungaroring. We saw some great races over the past years here. A nice, tricky little track. Glad to say we're going to be joined by someone who's had a great race here. 10 years on, JB.
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, you. 10 years on, the anniversary, obviously, of your first win. Does that lie in the heart? Is that something special? Is it still the best?
Yeah, I was way back there. Started 14th, wet conditions, and dried up through the race. But yeah, really special race. Was it my best win? One of the most memorable because it's your first. President of Honda was here as well, so he came to 2 races that year, so he got to come up on top of the podium. So a very special race for myself, but also for Honda, and that was our last win together.
Could be the next one this weekend, couldn't it?
Yeah, possible. Anything's possible.
This is one of the tracks I found the hardest, actually, physically. You know, it's just relentless.
Yeah.
How it keeps going, the heat it generates, builds up, and I think when you're in the mid-pack, it's quite hard. Is it something you've got to prepare especially for? It
is, and it's also been very bumpy over the years, as you know. You know, a lot of the entries to corner are very bumpy, especially turn 4, 5, that sort of area on the circuit, 6. So it is tough, but this year, as you can see, they've got this lovely smooth asphalt like every other circuit, so it does take away a little bit from that side of things, so physically it should be easier.
It's mainly a chassis track. Does that help, the fact that the Honda's a little bit down in power? Does that get you back in the mix? You feel more confident coming into this one?
This is still longer than my arms, the straight, so it's still going to be
So
tough.
It's half too long then?
Exactly, so it's not the best car out there. We've seen that in Monaco and other places. But we do work well when we've got a heavy brake, and this is a place where you need heavy brake.
We're off to go and take a little bit of a closer look around the track to see what it throws up, but I've got to wish you all the best.
You're not really dressed for it.
Well, your cooling spec's a little bit better than mine, but I've got a feeling that I'm feeling your car is going to be a little bit more open than normal as well. So you'll be hunting for the downforce, I think.
Exactly.
Optimise
cool, man.
as much as you can.
Cheers, buddy. Enjoy the walk.
See
you later.
soon. So we've picked up here at turn 2. It's the end of the second DRS zone. Probably the second best opportunity you're going to get on this lap to overtake. You can see the elevation change of this corner as you approach the entry. 180 degrees comes back in itself, it falls down the hill. But you can overtake on the inside, you can also overtake on the outside. We really saw some close battles over the years. So we're a little bit further on in the lap here. In the distance you can see the newly reprofiled exit curb at turn 4. I'm sure you're going to see the cars using it as much as they can. Also new for this year, the track has been completely resurfaced. It's a lot more blacker, a lot smoother. Probably going to see the grip increase as the Grand Prix weekend goes on. But here, just one of the more fun corners to drive in this track, turn 5, nice medium speed challenging corner. So we've got to the final corner on this lap, a really challenging part of this track. It's a nice long corner. You turn in almost on throttle, and as you wind the front lock on, you're really starting to scrub with the front tyre and reduce the speed to your minimum speed. From the middle of the corner, you're really focusing on the exit you can get. But one big thing, this is a corner where you're really going to hurt the front left tyre. This is where you're going to get the distance and extend the stints not to be in the pits. After this, open DRS if you're challenging, and we're at the end of the lap.